Hey folks, how you all doing? Lloyd here, or Mr. Hats as I'm known as in the VC. So, competition thread time again. I've been meaning to do this one for a good week and a half now. I even messaged Trevor, whose competition it is, a couple of times in video saying, I'm going to get onto this, don't worry, I'm going to get onto it. And yeah, just haven't got onto it. But now I've seen so many responses, it's like I've got to do it this weekend, I've got to do it. So anyway, this competition is for Trevor and his daughter Grace at flat, round and spun vinyl. So the purpose of it, Trevor's trying to raise funds for his daughter's educational trip down to Peru, which is an absolutely gorgeous place on earth. So I'm sure she'll really enjoy that, Trevor. You don't have to give a donation for the trip, which I can't at this stage. I'm working 1 day a week, sometimes two, so I can't really afford it at this stage, mate. Otherwise I would. But anyway, there is a gift voucher involved for the winner of this contest, so I'll leave a link below for Trevor's channel. Watch his video and see what it's all about, as opposed to me just telling you what it is. So there's 4 prompts for this video, all related to travel. So let's get on with it and see what there is, shall we? So the first prompt, a bucket list destination. Don't have any bucket list destinations, so to speak. I've been all over Western Europe. I've been all around the Mediterranean many years ago, so I've done all those Mediterranean. I've done Morocco, I've been to Libya, done the Egypt thing, Turkey, Greece, south of France, south of Spain, Italy, right through Belgium, Denmark, Holland, or Netherlands as it's known now, through Germany, through obviously Paris as well, and Portugal, and all through the UK. Haven't been to Ireland, but I don't think I've been to Scotland neither, but I've done that. I've been through, I don't know, 17, 18 US states as well, which I absolutely love, and the east coast of Australia. So I guess I've seen most of what I want to see in the world. There's nothing that really I need to leave Australia for to go and see now. So I think my bucket list destination would have to be, we'll show Casey Chambers here. She's a quintessential Australian female country singer. I think I need to do a lot more travelling within Australia. I've spent so much time outside of Australia that I really need to start exploring it internally, and Lynn feels the same way as well. So there you go, bucket list destination, see more of Australia. The furthest you've travelled for a concert, well, 1984 I went back to the UK for a holiday. During that time I was thinking in the back of my head, if the Style Council tour, because I was a big Paul Weller fan, Style Council tour, I've got to go see them where I can see them, because they'll never tour Australia. Which in 1985 they ended up doing Melbourne and Sydney in Australia, and that was it, so I wouldn't have seen them anyway. So I saw them in 1984, saw them in Utrecht, saw them in Amsterdam, saw them in Belgium, saw them in France, and saw them at the Oxford Apollo in the UK. That was between albums, so this album had been released earlier that year, Cafe Bleu. I saw them in the November, from memory, October, November time, and it was just before this album got released, and the single off this Australian release version was Shout to the Top at the time. So I played a lot of this stuff, played their standalone singles, and obviously Shout to the Top from this album. So the furthest I've travelled is Australia to, I guess, Denmark, Holland. If you want, show an album cover with transportation on the cover, and it's tentatively titled Planes, Trains and Automobiles. So here we go. There's your planes, Dope Lemon. There's your trains, Reg Lindsay. And there's your automobiles, Slim Dusty. So there you go. And the fourth and final one, show an artist album from your favourite travel location. I can't really remember much about Morocco or the Mediterranean because I was youngish when I saw all that, but it still brings back a lot of memories, so it must have left an imprint on me. But in recent history, I would have to say show Elvis Presley there, the whole Memphis, Tennessee, Nashville thing. That's where I'd love to be. A favourite travel location. Well, in fact, anywhere in the southern states of the US. Love the people, love the food, love the culture, just love everything about it. Anyway, Trevor, that's my 4 prompts answered for your competition. Hope your daughter Grace has a great time in Peru. I'm sure she will. Sorry I can't donate any money on this occasion. Not working too much at the moment, mate. Anyway, guys, head over to Trevor's channel. Till next time, stay safe, take care. All for now. Catch you around, and bye, folks.